AITA for making my girlfriend cheat on me. I don't really know where to start or how to say this without sounding like I'm just rambling or making excuses for something that's all my fault, but I guess I have to try because this has been eating me alive for months and I don't know who else to talk to. I'm 26, my girlfriend is 25, and we've been together for 3 years now. We live together in a small apartment in the city. For the most part, I thought things were okay. I was working 2 jobs so we could afford the things she wanted, trips she talked about, a better place to live, stuff like that. I thought I was doing my best. But somewhere along the way, I think I lost myself, or maybe I never really knew who I was in the first place. I come home exhausted a lot of the time, barely have the energy to do anything but crash on the couch. I'm tired not just physically but emotionally too, but I thought that was normal. I thought that's just what adult relationships are sometimes like, tired but trying. My girlfriend has always been really, really clingy. At first, I thought it was sweet. She wanted to be around me all the time, texting me non-stop, wanting to spend every free moment together. But over time, it started to feel like it was too much. She didn't like it when I wanted to hang out with my friends. She would get upset if I spent time away from her, even if it was just for a couple of hours. She'd say things like, "Why do you even need them so much? Don't you want to be with me?" Or, "I don't get why you have to be somewhere else to have fun." I started canceling plans and hanging out less with friends because I didn't want to upset her or make her feel lonely, but honestly, it crushed me. Sometimes she'd say things like, "If you really cared about me, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else." And at first, I thought that was unfair, but then I started to believe it. I started to wonder if maybe I was being selfish wanting time away. She started accusing me of things I didn't even realize I was doing. She'd say I was always somewhere else in my head, like I wasn't really paying attention to her or that I was ignoring her feelings on purpose. Sometimes she would bring up moments that I honestly don't remember, like times where she said I laughed at her in front of friends or didn't listen when she needed me the most. I kept apologizing and trying harder, even though I didn't always understand what I had done wrong. Nothing seemed to be enough. I felt like I was constantly failing some test I didn't even know I was taking. She never raised her voice or got physical, but the emotional weight was unbearable. I felt like I was walking on eggshells, scared to say or do the wrong thing. And on top of that, she was pushing me away from my support system. She told me once that my friends didn't really care about us or that they were bad influences. Slowly, I stopped seeing them. I stopped talking to my family. I was alone with her, and that was terrifying. Then, a few months ago, she told me she had been cheating on me. Said she needed to feel alive again and that I wasn't really there for her. I remember feeling frozen, like the ground beneath me disappeared. I didn't yell or cry, I just apologized. I told her I was sorry that I made her feel that way, even though it shattered me to say it. Part of me feels like I deserved it. Like if I were better, more attentive, more present, she wouldn't have looked elsewhere. And somehow, despite everything, we're still together. Somehow, we keep trying, but it feels like I'm carrying this heavy, invisible weight every day. When she goes quiet or doesn't respond to texts, my mind spirals. I'm terrified she's drifting away, or worse, looking for someone else again. I replay every conversation and every moment, wondering what I did wrong, where I failed. My friends tell me she manipulated me, that she isolated me so I wouldn't have anyone else to turn to, that she gaslit me into believing I was the problem so she wouldn't have to face her own choices. They say cheating was her choice and that I didn't deserve it. But part of me still wonders if they're right. Maybe I was distant. Maybe I was cold and selfish. Maybe I made her feel like she wasn't enough. I'm broken and lost and feel like I'm trying to hold together something that was never mine to fix. I don't want pity or sympathy. I just want to know if I'm really the a-hole here. Am I the reason my girlfriend cheated on me? Because some days, it really feels like I am. And that scares me more than anything else.